The Canon EOS R5 has long been regarded as the pinnacle of high-resolution full-frame cameras from Canon. However, with the recent introduction of the EOS R5 Mark II, photographers are faced with a new dilemma. Which model should they choose? In this comprehensive comparison, we'll examine the key differences between these two powerhouse cameras to help you determine whether upgrading to the Mark II is worth the investment. The Canon EOS R5 and R5 Mark II appear nearly identical, sharing almost the same compact dimensions. The original R5 measures 138.5 x 97.5 x 88 mm, while the Mark II is slightly larger at 138.5 x 101.2 x 93.5 mm. This similarity in size ensures that both models remain easy to handle and versatile across various shooting scenarios. However, the Mark II does have a notable advantage in terms of portability, weighing in at 670 grams. It's approximately 70 grams lighter than its predecessor. This weight reduction may seem minor on paper, but it can make a significant difference during extended shooting sessions, reducing photographer fatigue and enhancing the camera's travel friendliness. Both the R5 and R5 Mark II are built to withstand challenging environments. They feature robust weather sealing that effectively protects against dust and moisture, ensuring reliability in diverse shooting conditions. This durability is a crucial factor for professionals who often work in unpredictable settings. The user interface on both models is centered around a versatile 3.2-inch articulating touchscreen with a resolution of 2.1 million dots. This high-resolution screen allows for flexible framing and easy navigation of the cameras. Additionally, both cameras are equipped with a top-tier electronic viewfinder (EVF) boasting 5.76 million dots and 0.76x magnification. This high-quality EVF ensures a clear, detailed view of the scene, significantly enhancing the shooting experience and allowing for precise composition. While the core design elements remain similar, the EOS R5 Mark II introduces several noteworthy enhancements. One of the most significant upgrades is the inclusion of a multi-function HOTS-HO. This advanced HOTS-HO is compatible with Canon's latest audio and smartphone transmitter, greatly expanding the camera's versatility and connectivity options. Perhaps the most impressive design upgrade in the Mark II is the introduction of an eye-controlled autofocus system, a feature previously seen only in the high-end Canon R3. This innovative system allows photographers to select autofocus points simply by moving their eyes, making the Mark II even more intuitive and responsive in fast-paced shooting situations. This feature can be particularly beneficial for sports and wildlife photographers who need to react quickly to rapidly changing scenes. While the design differences between the two models are subtle, it's in the performance arena where the Mark II truly distinguishes itself. Both cameras utilize a 45.0 MP full-frame sensor, which delivers exceptional image quality and detail. However, the Mark II takes this a step further with its stacked CMOS sensor design. The stacked sensor in the Mark II offers significantly faster readout speeds compared to the traditional CMOS sensor in the original R5. This translates to reduced rolling shutter effects, making the Mark II superior for capturing rapid motion without distortion. This improvement is particularly noticeable when shooting fast-moving subjects or when panning quickly. In addition to the improved sensor, the Mark II benefits from an additional accelerator paired with the DDC-X processor. This boost in processing power enhances overall camera performance, allowing for faster image processing, improved noise reduction, and more efficient power management. One of the most impressive performance upgrades in the Mark II is its continuous shooting capabilities. While the original R5 was no slouch with its ability to shoot at 20 frames per second, FPS in electronic shutter mode, The Mark II pushes this even further, offering an astounding 30 FPS. This 50% increase in shooting speed can make a significant difference when capturing split-second moments in sports, wildlife, or action photography. Moreover, the Mark II not only shoots faster, but can also sustain this rapid shooting for longer periods. It boasts a larger buffer, capable of capturing 93 frames at 30 FPS before slowing down. In comparison, the original R5 can manage 83 frames at its maximum 20 FPS. This increased buffer capacity allows photographers to capture longer bursts of action without interruption. Autofocus is another area where both cameras excel, but the Mark II edges ahead. Both models feature a sophisticated hybrid phase detection autofocus PDAF system with 1053 f-points, covering nearly the entire frame. However, the Mark II demonstrates superior low-light sensitivity, able to focus in conditions as dim as -6 eV compared to the R5's -4.5 eV. This improvement allows for more reliable autofocus performance in challenging lighting conditions, such as at dawn, dusk, or in dimly lit indoor environments. The Mark II also introduces new action priority modes that can recognize specific movements and adjust focus accordingly. These modes can be particularly useful for sports and wildlife photography, where predicting subject movement is crucial. Additionally, the Mark II's autofocus system can now prioritize faces in a scene, even when they're not the closest subject to the camera. This enhancement can be invaluable for portrait and event photographers working in crowded environments. Video capabilities see significant improvements in the Mark II, cementing its position as a hybrid powerhouse for both stills and video. While the original R5 was groundbreaking with its ability to shoot 8K video at 30 FPS, the Mark II doubles this frame rate, offering 8K video at an impressive 60 FPS. This higher frame rate allows for smoother motion in 8K footage and provides more flexibility for slow motion effects when editing. Another notable video upgrade in the Mark II is the removal of recording time limits. The original R5 was limited to 30 minutes of continuous recording in most modes, but the Mark II allows for uninterrupted recording as long as storage space and battery life permit. This feature is particularly beneficial for documentary filmmakers, event videographers, and content creators who need to capture long takes without interruption. The Mark II also introduces Canon's new C-Log to profile, offering enhanced dynamic range and greater flexibility in post-production. This log profile allows videographers to capture a wider range of tones and colors, providing more latitude for color grading and exposure adjustments in post-processing. In conclusion, the Canon EOS R5 Mark II presents substantial upgrades over its predecessor, particularly in areas crucial for action photography and professional videography. Its improved stacked sensor, faster burst rate, enhanced autofocus capabilities, and advanced video features make it an exceptionally attractive option for professionals and enthusiasts seeking top-tier performance in a compact body. However, it's important to note that the original EOS R5 remains an impressive camera, especially when considering its potentially lower price point as a slightly older model. Its 20 FPS burst rate, excellent image quality, and strong video capabilities are still more than adequate for many photographers and videographers. Ultimately, the choice between these two models will depend on individual needs, shooting style, and budget constraints. The Mark II is the clear choice for those requiring the absolute latest technology and superior performance in action and video work. Its controlled autofocus, higher burst rate, and improved video specifications make it particularly appealing for sports, wildlife, and professional videography applications. On the other hand, the original R5 offers outstanding quality and performance at what may be a more accessible price point for many photographers, especially those who don't frequently shoot fast action or need 8K 60 video. The R5 could represent better value for money while still delivering professional-grade results. When making your decision, consider your specific photography needs. If you frequently shoot fast-moving subjects, work in challenging lighting conditions, or require the highest quality video capabilities, the extra investment in the R5 Mark II may be justified. However, if your work doesn't push these boundaries, the original R5 might be the more sensible choice, allowing you to allocate your budget towards other essential gear like high-quality lenses, regardless of which model you choose. Both the Canon EOS R5 and R5 Mark II represent the pinnacle of Canon's mirrorless technology, offering exceptional image quality, robust build quality, and versatile features that can meet the demands of even the most discerning photographers and videographers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these two cameras. Which one would you choose for your photography needs? Let us know in the comments section below.